Dear members of the American Jewish Committee, I was very honored by the invitation to the Global Forum, and I would like to especially thank David Harris. I very much regret that I'm not able to address you here in person today, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity to say a few words via video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm fully aware that as Foreign Minister of Austria, I do not represent just another country for Jews around the world. I'm a young politician, but being a young politician does not make me forget our own history. After the end of World War II, Austria certainly took far too long to accept the terrible role that far too many Austrians played in the Third Reich. History cannot be undone, but I want to assure you, we Austrians know that we have a responsibility for our history. And we make sure in our schools that the next generation will remain aware of this responsibility. I, for example, did not only learn in school about our own history and the crimes committed. What influenced us all the most were the meetings with Holocaust survivors. Listening to their stories was terrible, horrifying, and emotionally almost too much. But at the same time, it made us really understand what the words "never again" mean, and clearly showed us that we all have a responsibility. For me, as a politician, this responsibility means not only to look back and remember the darkest period of our history, but it also guides my political work today. On a national level, it is our duty to fight all forms of anti-Semitism, both the existing one and also the newly imported one. And especially at the time when anti-Semitism is on the rise in Europe again, our response must be clear: zero tolerance. And on an international level, we have to be a strong partner of Israel. This means to constantly work for a further deepening of our political, cultural, economic, and above all, human relations. In this regard, it was a particular pleasure for me to celebrate 60 years of bilateral relations in Israel in 2016. And I'm happy to see that more and more personal friendships have developed between Austrians and Israelis over the last years. And for sure, we remain committed to the Middle East peace process, to Israel's security needs, and the two-state solution. Ladies and gentlemen, you are well aware that Austria is a small country, but a reliable partner of the international community. We are very grateful for the close cooperation with the AJC, which is an important pillar for our good transatlantic relations. To conclude, let me wish you all a very interesting and fruitful Global Forum 2017. I look forward to participating in person in the forum in 2018. Thank you for your attention.